Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to my Summerween craft along, hosted by Crafty by Tony and Bellaboo Creations. This is day 3 to 5 for me because I worked on some tags over the weekend because I knew I would have to play catch up later in the week, so I thought I'd just make a few tags early. So excuse me for that, won't you? But anyway, this is days 1, day 1, yes, and day 2, yeah, days 1 and 2 in the creepy casket. And now whoops, things are falling over. Day 3 was, the prompts were stitches and trick or treat. So the theme I was going for obviously was trick or treat, and when I think of trick or treat I think of an American Halloween where the kids all went out and tricked and treated, you know, like you see in the films or you see on YouTube, you know, people going out in their hundreds all dressed up, and it looks fantastic. And that's what I've based this on. Very simple storyline. It's based on a child dressed up as a ghost going out trick-or-treating in his little local town and his street. That's his street where he lives. Isn't that absolutely brilliant? That is a stamp, and I've embossed it in gloss black. Look at that. But I love that. That is such a great stamp. That is a new one. That was a new one for me. Where did I get that from? Oh, it came in a kit from Stamperia. Is it Stamperia? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, this one. This one. So here it is. A set of clear stamps. Stamperia. And you get the wallpaper, the ghost, spiderweb spider, pumpkin bats, little monster, and the really lovely house stamp. I don't know if there's a number for this. Let me see. I can only find this one here, which is WT K242. Can you see that? Focus. It won't. Oh, well, anyway, I think it's a new Stamperia, and I presume it's available outside of the kit that they sold, but you can go and find out. But it's a fantastic stamp. There you go. That is so good. I love that. I also did some stitching, not very much because it was just hand stitching, because I don't use my sewing machine for paper. I keep it for dressmaking really, and I don't want to make a mess of it. Anyway, so that's the stitching part of the prompt, and here's my little trick-or-treater all dressed up as a ghost. He's so cute, or is he? I mean, do you want the treat, or, oops, out you come, or do you want the trick? And here he is in his blood-stained costume, not being very nice at all. So, and there's some more embossing using the wallpaper stamp, and I did this just on some cardboard, and I really loved this texture, so I decided not to cover it with another sheet of paper. So yeah, so that's my trick-or-treat day 3 project. Sorry about hitting the camera again. It's really awkward having this right in front of me. Okay, day 4. What is day 4? Oh, peeling and scratch. They're the prompts for the next one. And my peeling is wallpaper. I went for peeling wallpaper. I'd have liked to have done peeling paint, but I haven't got anything to make it crackle and peel, so I went with wallpaper. And for this, I ripped and tore and peeled back some of this Tim Holtz paper, and behind my ripped wallpaper is a werewolf, because you know that's what happens, isn't it? They get in, you can't get rid of them. So I've got some oddments of stonework. I don't know if you can see that. It's not very good lighting today. Why is it not very good? Is that better? Well, that helps a bit, doesn't it? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah, so I have a werewolf behind my peeling wallpaper. Here he is. He hasn't got a name yet, but I'm sure I will give him one. And he's very good at giving the side eye, isn't he? Yes. Here's his claws. Do they have paws or hands? I think they have hands, don't they, werewolves? Because they're still human, sort of. Anyway, he is scritching and scratching at that wallpaper with his claws. Oh, why won't this focus today? I don't know. But anyway, trust me, it's all there. Oh, let's pop him back in. Yeah, I made this a little pocket because I just thought it'd give an extra dimension to it. I cut a notch in here for a little bit of thicker piece of lace and ribbon. And I'm really chuffed with this notch cutter. It is so brilliant. It's really sort of like heavy duty stuff. You know, easily cut through this double thickness of card. It's, you can see, has that notch. I'll show you. Let me find a piece of paper. Let me find some paper. Here we go. Here's some paper. I'll show you how it works. Am I in camera? Yes. Look at that. Brilliant. I absolutely love it. It just makes such a change from just a hole punch. You know, I got it on Amazon. It wasn't very expensive. I think it was about $8.99, and it's heavy. You know, it's not cheap and nasty. It's worth every penny. Right, onwards. Where was I? Oh yeah, a werewolf behind the wallpaper. My peeling wallpaper. Yeah, I've peeled it all back. There we go. You can see it's all peeling. It's got a bit squashed in the box. And on the back, I have day 4, and I just did a little collage thingy, and I wrote a poem for my werewolf behind the wallpaper. And I decided that I would let's put that out of the way. I would make a little scroll that rolls down. So are you ready, folks? This is going to be good. No, it's not, but it's my little effort at writing a poem. I have a werewolf in my walls. I hear him scratching in the walls, in the dark, in the night. Let me out, he lisps through bloody teeth, in the walls, in the dark, in the night. Scritch goes his left hand, scratch goes his right, in the walls, in the dark, in the night. Yeah, I told you it wasn't very good. But it was fun, you know. You got to let your imagination play sometimes, haven't you? You know, life's tough and the world's mad. You know, you need to let yourself be a child or childlike for a little while, especially when you're like doing something creative. You need to be able to enjoy yourself. So I'm no poet, I know that, but I thought, yeah, let's do it. So that's the story of my werewolf behind the peeling wallpaper. That's day 4 of the challenge. Okay, and I've also done today's, which is day 5. And the prompts for this was distress, I think, for the technique, and the other prompt is there anybody there? So I went on the premise of like distressing everything that's on here, you know, worn edges. I did a bit of sanding down, although you can't really see it. Yeah, just general distressing on this tag that goes behind. I love this guy, this rather distressed looking man. And I distressed the image as well, made it look all old and worn. And I put haunted up there because he is a bit haunted. I can tell by his eyes. Yeah, and he's peculiar too. So that's that prompt, like for distress. And the other prompt was, is there anybody there? And straight away my mind went to you know, Ouija board or seance, something like that. And I thought, oh yeah, that'd be good, and do all these things. And then I thought to myself, there's one thing that nobody does, well, nobody thinks of it, do they really? And that is there anybody there? The amount of times you've heard characters in a horror film say, hello? Hello? Is there anybody there? And they creep down the hallway looking into different rooms to see what's making the noise. And then it all ends for them, doesn't it? Terribly, usually. So the prompt said to me, like, fouled horror character. So for that, I just did this. It's just, hello? And this is a really dark paper. It's not as bright as it seems on camera. But yeah, it just seemed to me that it's perfect, isn't it? The amount of times people hear a noise in a horror film, and the first thing they do is broadcast where they are by saying, hello? Hello? And then, you know, they meet a bloody end. And to me, that is just, well, it's really stupid for a start, but I suppose you have to lose some characters in a horror film. But the whole thing is there anybody there? That's what it reminded me of with the prompt. I was going to go with a Ouija board, but then I'd have to print something out, and I don't want to print anything out for this. I want to use up all my scraps of ephemera that I have laying around. So that's it, guys. I'm up to date. I think today is day 5, which is the 17th of August. Already. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Oh well, Halloween decorations up this week, folks. I can assure you, they're going up. We're big on Halloween in this house. Best time of the year. Okay, so that's day 5 of the Summerween Craft Along, crafted by Tony and Bellaboo Creations. I've been looking at everybody else's projects, and they're all brilliant, really brilliant. I'm really enjoying watching all of your videos and tutorials. I'm sorry that I don't do tutorials, at least not for now. I've got no equipment to sort of like edit anything out, and when I make something, it takes me hours. Honestly, it really does take me a long time, because I'm a faffer. I'm not a planner. I just come in and I just do things, and then I'm halfway doing things and I realise I don't have what I need to finish what I'm doing, and all that sort of thing. So until I can work out a way to properly edit a video and do sensible things for you, I won't be doing anything on camera unless it's something really, really small. Anyway, it's enough waffle. I'm waffling again, aren't I? I hope you all have a fantastic week. I'll be back tomorrow with day 6. I think it's day 6. Yes, day 6. Which I can't remember what day 6 is, obviously. But I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you all have a great day and a great week. Bye-bye.